Hello. Let's see what my hair's doing today. Welcome. Hi. I'm Eve with Infinitely Connected, where we help each other heal our emotions and our minds and our bodies. I'm gonna wait for a few people to get on, and as always, please go ahead and get your tea, get yourself situated while I get myself situated. And let's get in that comfortable, relaxed place where we can begin settling down and going within and finding our commitment to ourselves. I'm going to go ahead and share, and I actually have the invite button now, and take the time to share this out on whatever channel you feel guided to, if you do. I'm also still learning the platform and learning how to do this more and more efficiently, which is why I'm trying something new today, which is channeling from my private page, which I think works a little bit better, and we shall see. And one day I may figure out how to have a helper in the back end, and we can do this faster so that when we get on, we just go ahead and go. But in the meantime, I'm going to use what options we have now. So in the meantime, I'll also try to learn to talk while I do this, so that's good. Lots of new practices, and I was guided a lot today. Today was a very intense day, a lot of guidance, a lot of downloads, and they were on different topics, which I won't go off on all kinds of different tangents, but the end result was that I've been debating a lot lately with my guides whether I should try to be a healer, an actual healer where I heal people. And there's some back and forth arguments for that, but ultimately the most important thing, and even Jesus did that, and it says in the Bible, if you give them a fish, they'll eat for a day. If you teach them how to fish, they'll eat for a lifetime. I'm not sure what the exact quote is. But the point is always that when we feel that natural urge to give and share of ourselves, and we're guided and pushed by our angel and our guides a lot, as a light worker especially, but it's just a natural human drive as well. I personally subscribe to the belief that it's best to teach each other and collectively take our own responsibilities in everything that we do, especially when it comes to our health. So in that light, we're going to do some very, very powerful group channeling. I call them group channelings because it's important to always keep in mind and understand that anybody who's watching this video at any point in time is contributing fully to the content of this video, to the vibe of this video, to the outcome of this meditation. It doesn't matter if you're live or watching on replay or watching 2 years later. You are here now. And that is quantum physics, that is the nature of the field, the energetic field, time, etc. So it's important to know that if you were called or brought in whichever way to this content and you're watching right now, you are an important part of the message itself. The message changes according to the people who are participating and donating their energy to it. So thank you for being part of this, because it educates and heals all of us. I think there's no end to these invites, which is cool at the same time, and also I'm not just gonna keep staring at the phone like this. I'm gonna go ahead and share it on some of the pages. Yes, that was a good reminder. Share it on a couple of pages, and you go ahead and do that if you want as well. And we will begin in just 1 minute. Okay, I'm gonna close that. Hi everybody. All right, I'll be right back. Oh, in the meantime, let me know if the music is too loud or if it's not loud enough, and I'll adjust. Almost there. Hi everyone who's just joining in. We're doing the sharing and tagging portion, so feel free to get ready, adjust yourself, invite your friends, use that invite button there at the bottom that you have. Whoever you feel guided to, get your tea. And I'm Eve, if this is your first time joining us. I'm having to do it from the computer as well at the same time, and I have 2 more places that I need to share it on, and I'll be right back. Let me know, everyone, if the music is too loud or not loud enough, because sometimes if it's not loud enough, you just kind of barely hear something, it's more bothersome. I don't believe it will be too loud. If this is your first time joining our daily meditations and workshops, welcome. Thank you for joining. Your energy and your support is greatly appreciated and very important to this process. Oh, I forgot something. I'm sorry. Okay. Settle in. Get ready for this group channeling and meditation. We'll start with the grounding and body awareness meditation. If the music's too loud, let me know. And also let us all know where you're joining us from. It helps a lot, the energy of these meditations, to have a sense of us being spread out. And just from the names that I see here and on the watch parties, I know that we are diffused and spread out across the globe. So go ahead and share your location. It will serve as a tag to join all of our energies. Hi. I don't usually look at comments as I do these, but if there's any questions, I will definitely come back and respond later. So feel free to write anything you want, for sure. As I was explaining in the very beginning of the video, if you've joined later on, I was receiving a lot of guidance in the last couple of days, very intensely today. And the bottom line was that it's best to collectively learn and take responsibility for our own healings. In particular, my guides were showing me that, of course, a lot of people have physical conditions that they need help with and that they would go to a healer for, and that it is priceless to offer information and, more importantly, internal knowledge, energy, transmissions, activations, whatever you want to call them, for this healing to begin within them by their own command, by their own, because no one can heal you. No one. God cannot heal you. You have to allow the healing. You have to ask for it. You have to believe in it. And you have to allow it. Whether you go to a regular medical facility, you still go through that process of asking, believing, and receiving, allowing and receiving. And the same is true for any type of healing, and energy healing is the fastest. However, going through those stages can be much, much harder for us to do than it sounds. So there's a lot of information on this topic that can be shared, and I'm being guided to really focus on that topic, so I may very well stick to this for our daily practices for the foreseeable future. We'll see what guidance I receive. Now let's connect with our bodies. If you already have an established relationship with your molecular structure, with your body, go ahead and sink into that. If you are new to this, you will eventually discover, as you relate to your body more and more every day, all day long, you will discover the doorways and passages through which your intimacy with your own self will be established. And I do want to hit on the word intimacy, and watch how your body reacts to that word. Watch any tightness or confusion or resistance, rejection, fear, concern, or just discomfort that you may have with this word. Because what intimately connected stands for is that raw, naked, no going back relationship of faith and trust. Watch how my words hit your body. Where does it go? Out. Not comfortable. I'm not comfortable with this vibration. And take your time and gently massage that knot with your intention to allow. I will get into that in detail a little bit later. For now, we just really want to sink. And let's do a little hello tour, as I call them. Breathe deeply and evenly, all the way from the bottom of your belly, from your pelvic bones, from your hip bones, and fill from air all the way down there. Just start bellowing out, pushing your muscles out, and taking a refreshing breath, starting with your hips, your stomach, your diaphragm, your rib cage. Fill up your lungs, go all the way up to your clavicles. Straighten your spine, open up your back, open the gills of your back up here on the top of your shoulders like a fish. Open that up. Breathe in and out of your entire torso. Use your stomach muscles to push all the way out, feeling the detoxing effect that has. And in again, from pubic bone, pelvis, fill that up like a balloon, stomach, and allow the prana tingling sparkling diamond light to enter your entire torso. See how you are filled up like a balloon of glittering, shimmering, dancing lights, like little fairies in a forest, just twirling and swirling inside of you, going in and out of your organs, your tissues, your bones. Welcome them. Appreciate this divine gift, the prana in every single breath we have. Consciously bring it in. Breathe at your own pace with pleasure and melt into the experience. Allow the music to sway you and guide you, relax you. Allow your energy body to melt like ice cream on a hot rock. Just melt into yourself. Smile. Exhale. Inhale pleasure, warmth, support. Exhale worries, any stress, any tightness that you may feel. Focus on it with love and kindness, as if it's a broken bird that you just found. Cater to its needs within yourself, any tightness. Work it out. Convince it that you're here to give it love and affection and attention. Perhaps for the very first time. You may encounter energies in your bodies that are completely shocked and surprised to see you there visiting, paying attention, bringing your intentional love and care, concern. Attention is the most powerful tool that we have, and we seldom turn it upon ourselves if it isn't for criticism and feeling sorry for ourselves or guilt-tripping ourselves. If for a change, here we are, bringing gifts of light and love and sparkles, a shimmering rainbow of energy that we know at the very least will make us cheerful. And once we get serious with these practices, will heal us completely. Now let's start from our toes and say hello. Just a simple hello. Hi, I'm here. I mean to be here. I am here intentionally. And set your intentions firmly and with a lot of passion that anyone watching this video at any time, participating in our meditation, will experience a deep sense of healing and a deep emotional release, physical relaxation and well-being. Set your intention that you will feel these gifts here and now as you go deeper and deeper in a state of relaxation and you practice self-care. Set your intention that you will always radiate these gifts out into the world as you practice more and more your commitment to self-care, to self-healing, is being grounded now into your consciousness, into your psyche. Your body is hearing you, the language of your heart, of your commitment, of your intent. Promise yourself now that you will visit often, that you will bring light and love and positive intentions to your body as often as you can. Ask your guides now for assistance. Call upon ancestors, angels, light beings of all types who are always available and eager to teach you. But you do have to make the request. Open your heart and make your prayer. Make your request. And know that it is answered instantaneously. For these beings of light have set their intentions to teach us how to take care of ourselves and how to walk this path of ascension. And they are always rejoicing at an opportunity to be asked, to assist and teach. Say hello to all of your organs. Express an energy of gratitude for their hard work in silence, unassisted. What a gift that is, that your heart beats without you having to put effort, that all of your organs processing toxins, digesting energies, food, emotions, all happening in a concert, even when we pretend not to notice. Go around and say thank you. I appreciate you. I see you now. I am blessed to have you. And watch as they open up and receive the gift of your attention. Watch how they light up in a glow that stays inside your molecules. Watch the cells of your body as you're paying attention. How the mere fact that you're bringing your intention of health, your commitment to health, lights them up like a board with lights. They're just all coming online, waking up with a different energy. Walk around your body and turn the lights on. Turn the lights on. In your arms, your blood vessels, your muscles. Let your entire skeleton structure light up from the inside out. Watch it glow brighter and brighter. And smile. Go up to your brain and offer soothing, calming, relaxing waves of love and gratitude, affection and care. Sprinkle in some fairy dust all over that hard-working brain of yours, and allow it to breathe in those shimmering lights, those healing particles that come straight from source, that travel in every molecule that God made on all the universes, that all connecting in your well-being. Allow those same glowing, sparkling lights to rain upon your entire nervous system. All of the nerves of your body that go through every tissue, your spine, your fingertips, your eye sockets. Watch them relax and regenerate as you inject them with more and more light, white light, shimmering color light. You will intuitively bring in the exact frequencies of healing light and emotion that is required for you. Watch how your spine fills in, starts glowing, warming up, and spreading throughout your body, throughout your nervous system. A prayer of healing, a prayer of love. Allow your body to get hotter and warmer as this fire builds up and burns off any cells like dead skin and parts of, there's cells that have technically died inside our entire body. Allow the light to find them and watch them light up like little fireworks, disintegrating back into God, back into the quantum field from where all things were made. Say a prayer of gratitude for their service to you and your body, and allow all such cells from within your organs, your joints, your bones, any scarred tissue, any molecules and particles, whether they be toxins. And breathe. Watch as these tiny microscopic fires send out their tiny lights back out to the cosmic quantum field, leaving your body, releasing any tensions that they might have held, wherever that may be on your body. Watch them burn up, say goodbye, smile as they go, release them with gratitude. Now we have one more piece of very specific instructions that I was given for this meditation, and that is to charge our blood, our red cells, all of the parts of our blood with iridescent, unstoppable, irresistible, bright light. Bright, hot, white. What is the word? Powerful. Intense light. We do this by going into the marrow, the bone marrow of the largest bone in our body, which is the femur, the bone of the top part of your legs, from your hip to your knee. That is where 90, or I'm not sure what percentage, but the largest factory of our blood is. The bone marrow in our femur. Focus your attention on the two femurs and watch them light up like rods, powerful rods of divine light. Settle into that energy. Feel how potent and how masterful this intelligent technology is. And at your own pace and by your own choosing, say to yourself, I choose to heal. I choose to be well. I choose to be healthy. And take your time with those statements. Feel them inside every cell of your body. Feel that command entering your field. Notice how all of your cells are paying attention. And equally notice where you hold resistance to those statements. As the bone marrow in your femurs burns bright, make those statements as confidently and with determination as you are currently able to do. I choose to be well. I choose to be healthy. I choose to heal. If disbelief in these statements rises in you, allow it. Envelop it in the acceptance that you would treat your own child with if they're having a difficulty learning something new. Allow any fear or concern or doubt to rise up and be embraced by your level of tolerance for it. Just like you would with a scared animal. Allow the reality of your feelings right now to come to you in a confidence. Don't chase them away. Call them closer. Imagine that whatever resistance or tightness of your chest or any other part of your body that you experience when you speak the words, I choose to be healthy, speak them out loud and call to yourself all the little arguments that pop up. As you open your heart to collect and embrace all those little doubts, all those little what ifs, but yes and, buts. Bring them close to your heart. Allow them to be doubtful. Allow them to be scared. Allow them to be in disbelief. Allow them to have lost faith. Just like you would with your children. Or in my case, if you were to find a scared dog that doesn't trust you, that may have suffered things you don't know, that is showing signs of self-defense, baring teeth, that would be the same energy as you could experience in your own body when you wish to bring it health. For it doesn't trust you. After all, somehow you didn't do this before. Those are truths that are hard to swallow. But if we don't go through to the core of our truth about health, we cannot begin to allow ourselves to heal. For you're holding yourself hostage by the disease to a state of being which could be karmic from another life, as much as it could be very well crafted in this life. Your courage is very much required. This is the healing part, this is the hard part. Believe and know. Whether you can believe it now or not consciously is irrelevant. Know in your heart that your body is perfectly capable to perform instant remissions. There is enough documentation now for your rational mind to even be able to get on board with that knowledge. Your molecular structure, your physical body has the intellect to heal. Therefore, you have to ask yourself, what is holding it back? Our emotional body. We are responsible. No healer can offer you salvation. No healer can walk the journey towards health if you don't choose to walk it. I choose to be healthy means that you choose to look at the truth. Ask for guidance, ask for assistance. Much will be given. But at the end of the day, what you are being shown by the shadows that emerge out of the depth of your own soul, they are crying for your attention, for your acceptance, for your faith in the release. That may be images, maybe memories, maybe grudges, horrible pain, emotional pain, physical pain. All of it has to be released, forgiven. These are very hard things to do. Forgiveness. As I was channeling this earlier today, they showed me even the smallest acts of forgiveness that can hide deep, deep, deep and long ago into our memory and our awareness. There was a little boy that tripped me when I was running in first grade. I fell down on a stairs and I detached my patella. Ever since then, of course, my right knee has been a thing that I've wanted to heal, that I've worked very, very hard to heal my entire life. It's been, one can say, the weakest link in my sports and even walking activities sometimes. I've given it a lot of different treatments, and today, but I always knew that one day I'll know the right treatment. One day, I always knew, I know, and have always known, that one day I will be aware of how to heal it. And today, when I was being given the topic of this, I said, great, what about my knee? And they said, have you forgiven that little boy? And I thought, well, I never thought about it. I was never mad at him, really, or I didn't think I was. And as soon as I said that, big red light came on saying, that's not true. You've never thought about it. But you've actually never investigated either. How do you feel about that act of being tripped by that little boy? And of course I discovered that I held a grudge. I hadn't forgiven him. When I tried to forgive him, I thought, really? That's silly. I mean, I don't really feel much about it. And again, my body said, ding, 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 you're lying. You do feel a smidge. It's not huge, it's tiny. But really, your knee is holding the energy of you not forgiving. And that was a big lesson for me because it's such a subtle little thing. It isn't a huge issue in my life. It isn't something I think about. I've never thought about that boy, and since I was little, I've worked on my knee though. I've definitely worked on my knee. So as you focus in with an open mind and an open heart, and you make that statement again and again, I choose to be healthy. I choose to heal. I choose to be well. And you ask for guidance and you stay present. And most importantly, you stay open to the shadows that are going to surface when you make those statements to yourself. And you take them one by one and you work them out. And if you don't know how, you ask for guidance. Because again, you have so many light beings that are constantly available to be asked for assistance and information. But you have to believe and understand and accept that you cannot heal your physical body without going through the information, the emotional, energetic, mental blocks that are being held inside of your molecular memory structure that are causing the illness. If you reject that aspect of your disease, you can treat the symptoms until they become overwhelming and your belief system cries out for faith. And that is usually how we humans end up talking to God, because we're trained to approach our health and well-being and our love, and we're actually trained to approach all of our needs by searching for their solutions externally, by absolutely believing in and hoping for miracle pills, acts of external assistance. But again, even with the medical field, even with the pharmaceutical field, the steps to healing are always the same. You have to believe, you have to want to heal, you have to request, you have to seek out your health first. Then you have to believe that you deserve to heal, that you will heal. Whether that's taking a pill and going to a regular doctor, or going to a shaman, or doing this right now as we're doing it, the steps are the same. And they require you facing a lot of thoughts and beliefs and heavy emotions like rage and self-pity and entitlement. Entitlement is a big one. I don't deserve this. This isn't fair. It's too hard. Those are very legitimate feelings. But again, imagine that all of those feelings and thoughts are scared animals that you're rescuing from a life of disrespect. These aspects of you have nowhere to go. They have no one else to help them. No one else is going to help these thoughts, these feelings. And as we already know, I'm sure you already know, if you're here, you're the type of person that already knows that thoughts and emotions eventually materialize. Sometimes really fast, and sometimes it takes a lifetime, and sometimes it takes many lifetimes. But physical illness is nothing but solidified mental and emotional discomfort, misalignment. So be willing to heal yourself at all levels. By believing that it's possible, and by developing a compassion for all of the memories and aspects of you that will pop up when you set your intention to heal yourself. They will pop up. They can pop up in dreams, in a vision, when you're showering, when you least expect them. But set that intention now. I am here, and I am willing, and I am committed to my health and well-being, even if that takes a lot of learning of things that I have been hiding from myself, or ignoring, or pushing away because I wasn't ready to have to stand up and deal with those emotions, because they're so hard and they're so scary and they're so heavy. But I understand now that I honestly don't have a choice. I don't have a choice. No one can heal these for me. And I also understand that I do have a lot of assistance and a lot of support, and I will call on it, but I will walk this road myself. And I make that commitment to myself now. Now the last piece is to command the bone marrow of your femur bones. This is what I was instructed for us to leave with. Go back to observing how your femur bones are glowing like very, very powerful rods of healing light. Any color that comes to mind will be the perfect color for you, what you need. And these bones produce most of our blood, almost all of our blood. They're the factory that can heal your entire body through a magical healing blood. Set them now, these factories, these blood factories, set them to produce a blood that glows in a perpetual healing light. And watch as all of your red cells, your blood plasma, start flowing out of your bone marrow, charged with this cleansing, detoxing, scrubbing, burning up of dead cells and expelling all of the disease, the conditions, balancing out hormones, whatever it is in your particular case that you need. Watch how your blood remains charged from now on with the perfect vibrational combination that is required for you to harmonize your body into health. But again, remember, this is a tool that will bring up the energies and issues and memories that you need to process for yourself through forgiveness, through compassion, through acceptance, through release. Words that are easily said and very, very intense to master. That's it. Thank you for showing up for yourself, for all of us. Thank you for committing to yourself. Because as you heal your bodies, you heal your vibration, you heal your auras, you emit confidence, you emit health. It affects every particle of life around you. It will affect your family's health. It will affect your relationships at work, at home, everywhere. As you become brave and willing to face what it takes for you to glow in a harmonized way, you will heal by your mere presence all those you love and care about as well. There is no need for us to lay hands on others. But all we have to do is pass this knowledge, support each other, hold space for yourself first and for others, to learn to trust, to have confidence in their God-given ability to stand up, to embody the light, to commit. That energy of commitment is you contributing to the field of people all around the globe. More and more of us believe and do this work, the stronger that field becomes. It enters subliminally, subconsciously, into the awareness of people all around the planet. All of a sudden, people start getting curious and comfortable, knowing that they can heal themselves. That's huge. Because as we said, the physical body cannot be healed without the emotional body and the mental body and all the other energy bodies being healed in the process. That in itself is, it's huge. I don't have words for that. And so thank you for your commitment and thank you for being here. Because we're literally creating magic as we do this, as we commit to these practices and take our time. I mean, time is precious, and we take our time to go within and to give ourselves the opportunity to find our own healings and our own salvations. So I will put this video, like all the other videos, up on my page and then on YouTube, and feel free to share it. And every night I do these. It's nighttime for me, but every day at the same time, which ends up being 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I do these free. I get guided to different topics sometimes, but I was told today that the self-healing one is so big and so important that we may just stick to that one for a while, and keep working it from different perspectives, and keep meditating on our own health. And I would really, really appreciate if you guys have specific topics or questions with specific conditions, whether they're emotional or physical or mental, that you'd like to sort of, you can PM me about it. You don't have to be public about it, but it's important to kind of get an idea for things to maybe address in the channelings that we can talk about a little bit more specifically. Again, every meditation is going to be different because it is crafted very specifically for the people who will attend, not just live, but at any time in the future, in any format, on any platform. And we all actually feel, we can tune into that presence. And with healing, it can get heavy. And I felt it several times tonight, for sure. It can be heavy to actually sense what comes up in our own well-being, but also in the collective as we come together. And that's where the bravery comes from. We have no choice, you guys. And you're here for that same reason. We have no choice. We have to heal this planet. We have to heal humanity, and we absolutely have to do it with ourselves. That's it. There's no savior mode. There's no, oh, I'm gonna help you. No. You go inside and you help yourself, okay? Do that, because that's the scariest thing to do. You all know by now, it's so easy to go help other people, right? But no. The best we can do is bring each other together and invite each other to these type of practices, but that's it. That's as much help as you can offer anybody else. They do have to request it. They do have to look for it. You yourself have to look for it. You have to ask your guides. You have to ask your angels. And I'm sure you're here for that exact reason. You asked and you were guided and you were given. And that's beautiful. And so was I. So that's why I'm here too. I asked and I was guided and I was told what to do, and that's it. I'm rambling on now, but thank you again, and we'll be back on again tomorrow. Bye.